Spam. Oh. Haber alcanzado nivel 25 superior para jugar a peligro de gorgona y a nivel 30 superior para jugar a asesinato en Eridano. Todo bien. Historia. En modo historia, los enemigos cuestan con menos salud y infligen... Difícil. Supernova. Supernova es el máximo nivel de dificultad. Solo puede seleccionarse al principio del juego y es el recomendado para los jugadores más expertos. No lo soy, pero oí lo bien que nos lo vamos a pasar. El modo Supernova añade varios retos adicionales al juego. Si reduces la dificultad por debajo del nivel Supernova, no puedes volver a activarlo. Los enemigos cuentan con más salud e infligen más daño. Debes comer, beber y dormir para sobrevivir. Los acompañantes pueden morir de forma permanente. Las heridas que afectan al cuerpo solo pueden curarse guardando reposo en la cama. Por la durabilidad a cero, el rendimiento de las armas y las armaduras resulta muy pobre. Buenos días. Solo puedes utilizar el viaje rápido hacia tu nave. Solo puedes dormir dentro de tu nave. Solo puedes guardar la partida de forma manual dentro de tu nave. Y los autoguardados son limitados. Ya ves. Algo así. Es que, de verdad, me lo estoy pensando. Es el otro Wilds. Y estoy pensando, o difícil y simplemente los enemigos cuentan con más salud y infligen más daño. O si lo pongo en Supernova, básicamente en modo supervivencia. ¿Verdad? Supernova. Subtítulos de algo activado. Mostrar subtítulos de sonidos de ambiente activar. Mostrar subtítulos en cinemáticas también. Tamaño de texto. Ahí, pa' ciegos. ¿Y bien? ¿O retraso? Vaya.
A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon Colony.
Esa las tiene que picar.
hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Punto restante. Fuerza. La fuerza influye en el daño con armas cuerpo a cuerpo y en tu capacidad de carga. Destreza. Influye en la velocidad de ataque cuerpo a cuerpo, en la velocidad de recarga de las armas a distancia. Mente. La inteligencia influye en el daño adicional de los impactos críticos. Percepción. Influye en el daño adicional por impactos en la cabeza y en los puntos débiles. El encanto afecta a la reputación de las facciones y a la reactivación de habilidades de acompañante. Temperamento. El temperamento aumenta tu regeneración natural de salud.
You could get away with all sorts of illegal activity. If I had this one's charisma, people might actually talk to me.
Talentos. Los talentos cuerpo a cuerpo aumenta la probabilidad de impacto crítico con armas de mano. A distancia, los talentos a distancia mejoran la hostigación del arma y la probabilidad de impacto crítico con armas a distancia. Aumentar tu habilidad para evitar recibir daño. Diálogo. Los talentos de diálogo mejoran tu habilidad para hablar con personajes, tanto durante el combate como fuera de él. Ah, que se puede hablar durante el combate. Sigilo. Tecnología. Liderazgo.
Things tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around. Your skills would have been wasted in a corporate lab.
Aptitud. Elige la actitud laboral de tu personaje. Cada actitud conlleva una pequeña bonificación. Sin amplitud aparente, técnico del servicio de bebidas. Duración de efecto de vida, bloqueo +1, persuasión +1. Daño eléctrico, ingeniería +1, evasión +1. Te ayudo. Sonoro, de plasma, subchef, sí.
I wonder what experiments you were subjected to.
Ah, conciencia. Hombre, rostro. ¿Por? En realidad he estado buscando las otras documentaciones. Estoy mirando la otra documentación, pero no me interesa. Boca chiquita, boca grande, boca chiquita, boca grande. Sí. Y no sé ni la primera ni la última vez. El pelo. Ay.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Vale, ya tengo hecho el personaje. Y para nada es sospechoso. Se llama traidor.
Not likely, bootlickers.
Para nada. Y cualquier fase externa y juzgo prejuicio es porque eres racista. Simple que... ¿Alguien que te juzga por tu nombre? ¿De cómo se le trataría? ¿O cuál sería la palabra correcta?
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable...
Algunas builds estaban muy rotas.
Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Hay nuevos símbolos zodiacales. Ah.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site.
Sí.
He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Es que como nunca he seguido esas cosas, como nunca me he sentido identificado con ninguno de los símbolos zodiacales, pues tendré que mirarlos otra vez. ¿Ahora qué le hace counter a qué? Sé que Capricornio estaba muy roto.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name?
Vaya.
Him? Oh, idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Mejor. Yo me estaba quedando ciego con todas las cosas en bajo. Es que me cago en la leche. Ahora mismo, ¿no? ¡Qué moneda de bicho! Hmm. Bueno. Si se te rompe una, pues ya sabes qué hacer con la otra. O puedes usarla de mesa plegable. Sí.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Bien, buen trabajo. Tengo una... ¿Podré llevarlo en alto?
Hey, you, come here.
¿Mm?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Tengo una idea, dame tu arma e iré a buscar ayuda. Mentira uno, alguien ha estacionado su nave ilegalmente, déjamela ver.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo. I'm not counting.
Ah, te suben lo que quieres específicamente. Me lo
You can have
apunto.
my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Uy, eso no era lo que quería hacer. Vale. Utilización táctica del tiempo. Debido a las complicaciones derivadas de la reanimación tras un largo periodo de hibernación, tu cerebro procesa el tiempo de forma diferente. Pulsa el botón de dilatación táctica del tiempo de DT para ralentizar el mundo. Así tendrás tiempo para pensar y para ejecutar acciones. En este modo dispones de una cantidad de tiempo limitada. Si no te mueves, el medidor de DT se agotará muy lentamente, pero si te desplazas y atacas, disminuirá a mayor velocidad. El medidor de DT se ha rellenado lentamente. Saguardo. Gorilla de los merodeadores. Ok. Usted no puede verlo en inventario. Inventario. Gestión de armas. Ok. Vale, lo tengo que arrastrar. De armadura no tengo nada. De curas. Consumibles. ¿Qué tengo aquí? Vertiginiebla. Velocidad, tal... Ah, un bufo. Inhalador, adrenalina... Ah. Basura, pulsera metálica sencilla. Vale. ¿73? 73 es lo mismo, ¿verdad? Sí. Pirateo y cerrajería. Tus talentos de pirateo y cerrajería pueden llevarte a lugares en los que no deberías estar. Los electroganzúas son para abrir cerraduras y los derivadores para acceder a ordenadores encriptados. Si tienes el nivel suficiente de talento para burlar el sistema de seguridad, podrás ver cuántos electroganzúas o derivados necesitas y cuánto tiempo te lleva a realizarlo. Mejorar este talento disminuirá el número de objetos necesarios para acelerar el proceso. Vaya, qué casualidad. Hay electroganzúas justo aquí pegados. Vale, ahí veo bebida. Vale, agua, comida y sueño. Me lo apunto. Vale, en el minijuego simplemente lo abres. Un báculo telescópico. Talento, daño 51. Vale, es que es un arma lenta. Vale, ¿qué ocurre si muero? En la partida. Entiendo. ¿Y dónde aparecería? Vale. O sea que voy a estar... Uf, esto va a ser gracioso. Vale, vale, vale. Me lo apunto. Los autoguardados están contados, literalmente. Waldo.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey,
Hola. Medicina. ¿Qué tal te encuentras? Bla, 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 bla. Me importa una mierda tu vida. Pero no, mentira. Miente hasta más. Bla, 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 bla. Me voy. Bien, no tengo una pipa. Ahora, una cosa que no hice antes, pues revisar por aquí. Ahí me tengo que volver a atacar el tutorial. Waldo toque yo tomaré. Vale. Calcula. Ahora me pide 4. Interesante. Vale, entonces aleatorio. Variable 2. Viene. No, es que tengo 100 balas. Tengo poco. Tengo para rato. Uno menos. Siguiente. ¿Eh? Nada. pilla uno. Ah. Cago en la leche. Hazlo. Sí. A tu gusto. Buena pregunta. Eso no me lo tienes que preguntar a mí. A ver, sabes que a mí me vas a tener por aquí dando vueltas. Y que salvo ciertas tardes que tengo clase. Aunque pronto voy a estar ya con las prácticas. Y supongo que me va a tocar trabajar por la mañana, no por la tarde. Si quieres te pilla... Sabes que con Samu y conmigo vas a estar jugando bastante al Baldur's. Se engancha muy bien los horarios. Pero si quieres te pilles... Porque no sé cuánto juegan ellos al Lethal Company ahora mismo. Entiendo.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physician. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Eh. La voy a borrar. Qué bueno. Esto va a doler. Vale.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you've tr- all
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Otra vez 3, a ver si puedo oírlo. El báculo. Tú. Tú. Buenas.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Here we go.
¿Mm?
Fine bonus.
¿Qué coño? Es que no lo tiene. Mierda, ¿dónde han muerto? ¿Se les acabo de meter de tiros? Ay. Ah, es que menuda ida de olla.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Hello, Marauder. Please be informed that I am on. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel and I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. This vessel is the registered property. I am incapable of accepting. I understand. I will require some. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating Thank you. I appreciate. Best of luck in your search for a power. If your equipment is in need of. Repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed
Lo
it
sé.
himself, right before he dies. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. These surveillance devices allow me to monitor. I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Mi duda es, lo de guardar la partida solo en la nave es, me meto y vale. Other Worlds, de Other Worlds. Sí. Porque le subí un poco los gráficos. Si los pones en bajo me daba dolor de cabeza, no en coña, Te duele la vista. Que es como he empezado y luego lo empecé a subir y digo, ¿por qué no me lo he puesto así desde el principio? Básicamente es Fallout en el espacio. Sí. Sí. Poluto. Eso lo piensa cuando jugamos a la bestia. Ahí. Bonito es un rato.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edge. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into... Look. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent. Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. quotas mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know? 4 workers still haven't paid up. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. Yeah. The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing, far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Something I can do?
Entonces vamos a cambiarnos de ropa. Vale. Casco de minero fragmentado F. Seguro que no nos echarán de menos. Registro de inventario, factura de entierro, pirateo. Y contabilizada. El cabo de TD le faltaba una mano. Es desconocido 5. Vendible. ¿Qué pasa sus últimos años rodeado de lujos y comodidades? Sueña con pasear bajo los arcos abovedados de Bizancio. La jubilación anticipada llama a su puerta. La jubilación anticipada de su pasaporte hacia Bizancio. La jubilación anticipada es un regalo del presidente Rockwell y el ministro Clark para usted. La selección para la jubilación anticipada se realiza mediante una lotería. Los ganadores recibirán un viaje de ida a Bizancio, la joya de Alción. ¿Verdad? Por el momento estoy avanzando amablemente por el camino de te voy a robar lo que no es tuyo. Sí. Primero te lo cojo y luego te lo pediré cuando lo venda. Porque nadie espera que traidor sea un traidor. Yo te lo he dicho. Sí. Le hice una apuesta para que puedas hacer eso. Aunque si lo juegas directamente comprado, pues ya te olvidas de todo y podemos jugar todos juntos en bucle infinitamente. ¿Cuándo has dicho que era tu cumple? Lo sé, lo sé. A no ser... Sí. Y yo estoy jugando con Samu y Alberto al online, los dos juntos. No lo he comprobado porque lo pillé directamente.
Any rations yet?
Spacer's choice takes care. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
¿Qué es esto? Modificadores. Kit de pico de oro. Modificación. Madura. Kit de talento. Aumenta los talentos de diálogo y liderazgo. De susurro. Modificación de arma a distancia. Cañón reduce el ruido de disparo. Ah, se puede modificar. Ah, bueno, porque todavía no tengo ese nivel para hacerlo. Vale, vale.
Please don't touch anything. Your So everyone says. I'm Conrad. You will report to me. You will also report to me in the event. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
El residente se ha pegado un tiro. Perfecto. Esto pinta muy mal. La empresa va a considerarlo lo que es destrucción de la propiedad de verdad. Eugene era un activo y alguien tendrá que pagar el precio de su cuerpo. Va a ser nuestra ruina. Se me ha ocurrido que podemos empeñar sus dientes. Eugene tenía toda la dentadura de oro. Era una reliquia familiar o algo así. Vas a procesar su cuerpo, ¿verdad? Solo tienes que quitárselos al cadáver. Los vendemos sin que nadie se entere. Pagamos el precio correspondiente y aquí paz y después gloria. ¿Qué me dices? No me respondas. Tampoco me hables. Basta con que me hagas una seña la próxima vez que me veas. Mueve las cejas y listo. Phyllis G.
What can I do? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer, brochures 1 through 5, courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development. Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for... The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met... What can I do? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Y así es como se pilla un pagaré.
Another day at the cannery.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Nothing I can do about that.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells. And know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Just the way it goes.
Wish we had some better rations.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. You ought to go have a talk with the boss. Go right. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. You have got the wrong idea about me. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. It is better than listen. Music to
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
¿Sí? Sí.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar... I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's talk... Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. If... So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place. Not many in this colony could understand its true value. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can all...
You're safer inside the walls.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Tu, 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 tu. Posiblemente. Sí. Ni un alma. Me han pedido que prepare un mensaje o algo así. No pagues con Teodora, haz vuestro trabajo, no faltéis, sonreír.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest...
No parece que haya muchos por aquí.
Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me as far as I... Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strict. More like the company won't treat me because I'm... So you'll do it? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Just... I know that. Read...
Making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. That's all I can ask of you.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
We should keep our voices down.
Ahora mejora y modifica tus armas y armadura para que estén siempre al punto. Revólver. Pistola ligera. El revólver hace menos daño. Vaya. Tiene efectos especiales y los otros tienen sangramiento. Aturdimiento, quemadura. Cachiporra de Tosbol. Sello pojo. Y... el rifle que debo instalar. Tengo para meterle... mira giroscópica, mira de largo alcance. Tú no tienes nada. Tú no tienes nada. De la pipa tampoco. Poco, o sea que todo es lo que tengo ahora mismo para esto. Yo tengo dos. Esta modalidad no podrá eliminarse a menos que alguien lo intente. Es una evidencia de la ingeniería 150. Dale, sí, total. A ver, solo quería probarlo. Encontré registro, primera entrada. En la Tierra 1 le di un beso de despedida de la frontera. Cuarto de baño. Electroganzúas. Clonk. Un poco con una mano. Listo.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Marauders got it.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost.
23 y 47. ¿Me puedo tepear? Feo. Vale.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Espero que la gente tenga suficiente. Mañana quizá con un poquito más. Chao, chao.